Just how excited are you just to get the season underway?
We're always excited. It's always fun to get the new season underway. We have several kids that play football, so it's going to be a small room. We had our call out last week and trying to get the roster put together. We'll be a little thin in the practice room, hopefully for a couple more weeks, but then once we get all the football guys back in, we'll be excited, ready to go.
I know last year you checked off a lot of boxes. The AC comes to mind. Just how do you build off a season like that coming into this year?
Yeah, we have pretty much the same goals each year. We want to win the conference, and there's very formidable opponents in the ACAC, Jay County, Bluffton, South Adams. So ACAC is always a goal. Team state is always a goal. We made the finals last year, so hopefully we can get back into that championship match and try to win that this year. And then sectional and regional. We have the same goals every year. Individually, we want to get champions at each level of the tournament and qualify a couple kids down to Indianapolis and get them some medals. So year to year, our goals and expectations really don't change. So it's the same year after year. So we just try to get those kids prepared, ready to go, and hopefully we can meet those goals and expectations.
Speaking of which, who are some guys that maybe we should be keeping an eye on throughout the course of the season?
Sure. We have one returning state qualifier. That's Zach Worm, heavyweight from last year. A couple other seniors that had real nice seasons for us. Keegan Bloom, Trevor Currie, Wyatt McAfee's another senior that we need to try to get a spot in that lineup. Maverick Duball was a freshman for us last year, a semi-state qualifier. We have a couple kids that are trying to make that next step, get into that semi-state conversation, maybe get into that tick-around match and where anything can happen and qualify for state. And we have a nice group of incoming freshmen. We have 5 or 6 incoming freshmen, and there's a good 3 or 4 of them that is probably going to see some varsity action for us this year. So they've been wrestling their whole lives, so I'm sure they're excited to get in the high school room and try to crack that lineup.
No, definitely exciting. You mentioned a lot of those guys, of course, still playing football, but what do you hope to check off over these next few weeks before you get the regular season underway?
Yeah, well, actually, for the football guys, I hope they win the blue ring this year. We were just talking. My son plays on the team, so, for that sport, I'm just dad. For football and baseball, I'm just dad. So I can cheer, standing up in the bleachers and just cheer. So hopefully they get that blue ring this year, blue medal, and then once wrestling starts, we'll make that transition, try to get them in shape as fast as we can. And, our season comes fast and furious because we miss the first 3 or 4 weeks of the wrestling season because of football. And we have a real short turnaround that we have to get those kids in shape fast. And it's just what it is. It's what, the hand that we're dealt, and we just got to get after it. And once we do, we just try to improve every day and get those kids to reach their goals.